now that I have given you the tour of the school, so let's ask the owner of the school a few questions so that we can determine that what is his mission and how much time has passed since he has been the owner of this school, and what is their aim to provide good quality education and all the extracurricular activities and all the things they are taking part in, and how they are making the students more confident and more eager to learn. So let's start. First of all, I would like to ask you that how much time has passed away since you have been the owner of this school?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Inam Hassan. I'm the director of the Settling Academy. We established this school in July 2019, actually just before the COVID pandemic. So it's about 2 years now since we started the school.
Okay, and what is your main goal or what is your main aim in opening the school, being the owner, regarding education of students? And
the main actually the mission and the goal we have to provide a better education to all part of the society, not only for the rich people and for the middle class as well, to provide a better education, quality education to everyone.
yes, and nowadays as all the schools focus on the good education of the senior students, so how would you like to explain that many schools don't pay attention to the lower age students? So especially you have opened for kindergartners, nursery students and playgroup students, so that you can give them better education as well.
That's right. We believe that our leadership or our leaders start from the beginning. So that's the reason we are starting from kindergarten, from nursery. So we believe that all the students, all the environment we providing to become a good leader is from the beginning of their age. So we're starting from 3 years onwards to provide them a good leadership skills and the good quality education to them.
Okay. My next question from you is that how do you encourage and motivate your teachers and all kinds of staff?
To motivate and encourage teachers and staff to treat them equally. This is the main thing, because we have different races in our schools. We have Christian teachers as well. We have Muslim teachers, of course, as well. So we treat them all in the same way, regardless of their
religion,
race, community. And of course, the biggest motivation is to pay them regularly, because everyone wants to work them for their own needs. So we, even in this pandemic, we pay them regularly, regardless of our financial situation. So that's the main thing we can do.
And that's the main one of the main ways that you can encourage.
That's right.
And what improvements would you like to bring in the field of education? Because there is always room for improvement. So what can you?
The improvement is always, there is a need for improvement in every section, in every sector, especially in education. In education, what we trying to do to bring the latest technology, latest things in our education. Used to be there is about 10 years old syllabus, so we continuously improving our syllabus, we continuously monitoring our syllabus. If new things comes up, we adding up in our syllabus, in our curriculum, to provide them the latest education to our young kids.
Okay. So now let me ask you that establishing good relationships with parents and students. Please shed light on how you establish good relationships with parents and their students, so that they can become more comfortable with the school and become more fond of the school and the management.
Okay. See, the good relationship with the student, honestly, to provide them a fair assessment, how they behave. So we provide them continuously assessment from the student to the parents, that how your kids are performing in this school, what are their weaknesses, what are their strengths. So we honestly monitor them and provide them feedbacks time to time, regularly, and in a PT and parents teacher meeting we provide them very good feedback of the student. Sometimes in front of the student, sometimes in the absence, because we trying to motivate the student because they are very young. और हम उनको मतलब ये नहीं चाहते कि हम उनके सामने उनकी कोई वीकनेसेस ज़्यादा शेयर करें, because we provide them a good reason if they are very weak on some part of the education or something. So we trying to motivate them by providing them a continuous feedback on the education.
And you can make the students so much comfortable with you that they can share all their weaknesses, all their problems in their education with the teachers, so that they can help them instead of staying quiet and not understanding.
Absolutely, absolutely. We encourage to all the teachers to ask the questions to the student if they have any trouble, if they have any problem to understand. Most of the students are very good to understand what the teacher is saying, but being a primary or Montessori school, kindergarten school, some of the students are a bit shy. So we trying to motivate them by encouraging to ask questions regardless of whatever the question they need to ask, whatever question in their mind, we ask them.
Okay. And what important measures do you take in order to monitor the ethics, the interaction of the students with other students? What kind of what they think about other students, and how they overall how they interact in the premises of the school?
Being a kindergarten school, students are very young, as I said, from 3 years onward. So they are very friendly to each other. Most of the time they are very friendly, but sometimes, of course, being a little bit stranger, so they are a little bit of nervous with each other. But हम उनको यही चाहते हैं कि हम वो आपस में सोशलाइज ज़्यादा हों, आपस में ज़्यादा इंटरेक्शन हो बच्चों का, वो खेलते रहें, गेम्स खेलते रहें, ज़्यादातर जो उनकी शेयरिंग है, मेन चीज़ जो है वो शेयरिंग इज केयरिंग, हम उन्हें ज़्यादा सिखाते हैं कि हर चीज़ को आपने शेयर करना है दूसरों के साथ, ताकि वो इस हैबिट को अपनी जो डेवलप करते रहें, जो बिकम अ बेटर सिटीजन ऑफ दिस कंट्री. हम यही चाहते हैं कि उन्हें उनकी हैबिट जो मैक्सिमम हम उन्हें प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं कि किस तरह से वो आपस में सोशलाइज हो सकें और फ्रेंडली आपस में हो, बहुत ज़्यादा उनमें जो है वो रफनेस ना आ सके. एडिकेट जो हम उन्हें लंच के लिए जो है वो ट्रेन करते हैं कि हाँ ये ईटिंग योर लंच, उनकी टेबल सर्विंग कैसी होती है, उनको किस तरह से बैठना है, किस तरह से कोई आता है तो बात करनी है. बट इट्स ऑल डिपेंड ऑन द एज ऑफ.
Yes, and they have to follow the classroom rules and classroom norms, and whenever someone comes into their class, they have to greet them and all these basic etiquettes. Now I have my last question, and then we will end this discussion. That what extracurricular activities does your school take part in apart from the normal or the regular course and the books and all that?
Extracurricular activities we providing them on regular basis. We celebrating different days in our school, like color days or profession days. Last week we celebrate a yellow color day in the season of mangoes, so we asked them to bring the mangoes in our schools, and they know the mangoes is a color of most of the in a yellow and sometimes in a green as well. And we celebrating Independence Day and national days and all these major days in our school. Religiously we celebrating first Muharram to become Islamic New Year. So all these activities we are providing apart from our main activities, main educational activities, to know, so the children knows our culture, and we celebrating all our days according to their.
Okay, so this means that you celebrate the beginning of the calendar, Islamic calendar, all the national days like 14th August and 23rd March, and as well the days that are not normally celebrated in other schools, like color days, according to the fruits and all these things. So that's just great. Okay, so now we come to an end of this discussion, and please stay tuned for more videos as well. And thank you very much for giving us your precious time, and thank you very much. Allah.